And that is how you do it yourself. Hello, and welcome to the garage. In this section, what we're working on is stained floors. Stained floors are awesome. They are often used in interior spaces rather than garages. They work well in garages, but interior is kind of what they're designed for. They're easy to use and they're awesome. You'll love them. So we need equipment. We need everything set up right for doing these stained floors. So here's what you need. First off, you're going to need a sprayer. Okay, the sprayer this is just a simple HDX, cost me, I don't know, about 30 bucks at Home Depot. You're going to throw it away when you're done. So, don't get an expensive one, get a cheap one. It's just a 2-gallon, you can use a 1-gallon, whatever. Okay, we're going to need a roller frame. So I'm a professional, so I use the 18-incher. Need a pair of gloves. This stuff, if it gets on you, you're done. Need a spray bottle. We need our DIY stains, which we're going to mix with water. Okay, it's important that you get water from the store. So, if you're in an area that has minerals and stuff in your water, make sure you get it from the store so you've got clean water. That's important. You're going to need a bucket to mix it in. You're going to need a stir stick. And we're going to need chip brushes for doing the edges. If you can afford it, get the urethane top coated. It makes all the difference in the world. It's going on clear. This stuff is hard, and it's just a great surface. So if you can afford it, do it. If you can't, that's all right. We still want to take good care of you, but this will make a better product for you. Okay, this is a section we're going to show the mixing of the stuff for the stained floors, okay? Putting the equipment together. So I'm going to take my broom handle. I'm going to stick it on right here on the roller frame. Take the roller cover, put it in there. These are awesome. Sticks in like that, goes like that. Okay, that's all set to go. That one's already mixed, so we're good to go there. Okay, now we're going to do the mixing of the stain. This is where we want the gloves. Take our distilled water from the store. And I just put a little bit in the bottom. It just makes things easier so you don't have too much of the stain staying on the bottom. Okay, we're going to mix 1 gallon to 1 quart. And then I'm just going to put the whole thing in there just like that. We got it all. All right, I'm going to put that back on. That's going to get tossed out. Got my paint stir stick. Now I'm telling you, don't screw this part up. Get it mixed really, really well. I once got to redo a stained floor for a really rich guy that paid me way too much money to do a stained floor because I got some in the bottom. And what happens is the stain itself, not the water, will come through and you'll get a really dark patch. So it's really important that you mix this stuff up right, and it takes a lot longer than you think. Now, when you start getting it done now, we're going to add the rest of our water, and we're going to bring it up. Okay, if you want the stain darker, then you can mix a little less water in. If you want it lighter, you mix a little bit more in. Easy, simple, safe product to use. And we just mix and mix and mix and mix like that. That's how we put it together. Now, take that off. Now it's got our rag handy, right? I'm gonna wipe that stick off so it doesn't stain. Stuff stains a lot, so just be really careful. Rag always goes in my pocket. Okay, now we're gonna take our sprayer, pour it right in. And there we go. Spilling a little bit. Okay, here's a pro tip that'll help you. When you pour this in, don't pour the last drop in. Leave a little bit in the bottom of the bucket. And so any of the stain that's settled to the bottom, you're just gonna leave that in the bottom. That way it doesn't get stuck in your thing and you don't have to redo the floor for the rich guy like I had. Once again, this is stain, okay? So anything you get it on is actually going to stain it. It's going to do its job. So, okay, now we put that back in, and then we pump it up, okay? So you got to get some pressure on it. There we go. And then we've got, that one's already mixed up. That's our lighter color. And here's a pro tip, all right? I didn't completely drain the bucket when I put it all in here. And now let me show it to you right there, okay? And you can see that there's some stain, little chunks of stain left in the bottom. By not pouring it all out, you don't get it in the bottom here and get it into your sprayer tube. So there's your pro tip for the day. Okay, we've got our stain in here that we already mixed, okay? We got a roller that we put together. We're all set to go there. We've got a lighter color that we're gonna intermittently spray in for a little bit of a lighter and darker effect. I got a chip brush just in case I got to do some edges and so forth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this out, and I do it kind of in a circular fashion, okay? Then we're going to take this, we're going to spray it in so we have some lighter patterns and so forth. Then we're going to take the roller and we're going to even it out. I'm not a great artist, okay? So I just let you know, you people are going to be way better artists than I am. So you can do darker stuff, you can do lighter stuff, you can spray in some intermittent colors. You know, this is a palette that you can work with, and it's an interesting, fun, it's a cool process. Okay, so now I'm taking it, and you can see how I'm just spraying it out in a circular motion, and we're just going back and forth, and we kind of laying it out in these kind of blotchy ways, okay? Now I'm taking my lighter color and I'm kind of doing some fill-in, right? So a little bit here and a little bit there. And okay, so we got all the spray stuff done and we got the lighter stuff. Now I'm going to take the roller and I'm just going to make it even. Is all I'm doing is we're just going back and forth, and we're going to make it even. You don't have to do this. You can just leave it the way it lays. There's a big artistic value to how you lay it out. I take some cardboard and practice ahead of time. And this is how you stain a floor to get that next level look. These just turn out awesome. It's also going to change over time. So in about an hour or so from now, it'll look different. It kind of evolves and stuff. So here's a pro tip for you. When you first start spraying, take the sprayer and spray it into a box and start it there. And then take the sprayer out and put it on the floor. That way, if there's any chunks in the bottom, if you get drips and things like that, you get it out of the way into the box, not where you'll mess up your floor. So there's a pro tip for you.